My name is Manfen Chen. I'm an Associate Professor of Finance at the University of Southern Indiana. I have taught online course for 4 years since fall 2009. When I design my course syllabus, there's one thing I keep that in my mind is communication. I think communication is very important between students and the instructor. Students need to know what they're supposed to do and what are the expectations. So in my course syllabus, the first section I put there is the contract between students and the instructor. It includes the rules, requirements, expectations of performance, and so on. There are several key components I put in course syllabus, which I feel they are important. The first one is the hardware and software requirements. Students need to know what kind of hardware, minimum requirement of hardware they need to have, and what are the software they need to download in order to get all the work done. Also, the navigation of the course contents is also important. So in the course syllabus, I have a section that talk about the tabs that are in the course website. Another component is the communication channels. You need to let students know how to communicate with you and how to communicate with other students. One important thing I feel is that we need to tell students the turnaround time for responding. I usually say 48 hours, even though I check email more frequently, but to let students know when to expect your reply. One section I feel that's most important out of the course syllabus is the course organization. In each module, the very first document I have is what I call a study procedure. That study procedure tells them what they need to read, what they need to do, and so on. The last component I want to talk about is the schedule. With the online, that's different. Everything has to be planned ahead of time. So it is important to communicate with your students in terms of when the quiz is due, when the exam will be, and when the homework is due. So I have an Excel sheet that I post on Blackboard. Students will see each week what they need to do, what they need to work on. And then for each quiz, I have the quiz available time and the due date for the quiz. The same thing applies to the exam and the homework. So with that sheet of paper, they understand what needs to be done and when the due dates are.